It's Matt, and today I'm going to be reading into your ears several facts about technology. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. The computer was invented in 1822 by a man named Charles Babbage. The QWERTY keyboard was invented in 1868 by Christopher Sholes. The first computer mouse was made in 1964 by Doug Engelbart and was carved from wood. The Apple II computer was launched with a hard drive capacity of 5 megabytes. The first camera ever invented took 8 hours to take a single photo. The first photo taken was in France in 1826. The first alarm clock was only capable of ringing at 4 a.m. The adjustable alarm clock was invented 60 years later. CDs are read from the inside edge to the outside edge, while vinyl records are read in the opposite order, from the outside edge to the inside edge. The animal in the Firefox browser logo is not a fox. It's actually a red panda, which is sometimes referred to by the nickname Firefox. The word robot is based on the Czech word robota, which translates into forced work or labor. Email has existed longer than the internet has and was first used in 1965. The first domain name ever registered was www.symbolics.com. It was registered on March 15th, 1985. It is estimated that on average, spammers only receive a single reply for every 12 million spam emails they send. CompuServe was the first ISP, or Internet Service Provider. The first banner ad on the internet was shown in 1994. The first mobile phone call was made in 1973 by a man named Martin Cooper. Nokia was originally a paper manufacturing business founded in 1865. An estimated 92% of the world's currency is digital and only exists on computers. In 1956, storing 5 megabytes of data required over 1 ton of equipment. The original name for the mouse was the XY position indicator for display systems. The first VCR was created in 1956 and was the size of a piano. There are more people who use mobile phones than people who use toothbrushes. Over 100 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute. 144.7 million individual users have visited Facebook since its creation. Roughly 60 billion emails are sent every day, 97% of which are spam. Bluetooth was named after the 10th century Danish king Harald Bluetooth. He was known for uniting conflicting Danish tribes into one kingdom, and the name of the technology was meant to imply that it could do something similar for communications protocols. The logo for Bluetooth is actually a combination of the king's runic initials. The first pizza delivery by drone was done in Mumbai. 3D printing was invented over 30 years ago, but has only become popular in recent years because patents related to it are now expired. The majority of data on the internet exists on the deep web, meaning that it cannot be easily accessed or found by search engines. The people who created the PNG file format wanted it to be pronounced like the word ping. In 1999, PayPal was voted one of the worst business ideas of the year. Today, PayPal is worth billions of dollars and is used all over the internet. 80% of video views on YouTube come from outside the United States. A machine learning algorithm with the ability to predict heart attacks 4 hours in advance with 80% accuracy was invented at Carnegie Mellon. The DeepMind AI invented by Google is capable of reading lips better than a professional lip reader. It is estimated that in the near future, real-time monitoring of driving statistics for individual drivers will help determine tailored car insurance rates. Once the infrastructure is put into place, 5G mobile internet will be 1,000 times as fast as 4G. It is estimated that by 2027, the blockchains behind cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin could store 10% of the world's GDP. The first known cell phone virus was discovered in 2004. Google uses more electricity in a year than most countries do. However, much of this electricity is generated via solar panels. The first Apple logo depicted Sir Isaac Newton sitting under an apple tree. The home of Bill Gates was designed using an Apple computer. Ubuntu, a popular version of Linux, was named after an African word that means "I am because of you." The Apple Lisa was the first commercially available computer to utilize a mouse and feature a graphical user interface, and was released in June 1983. The @ symbol used in email addresses is formally called a commat, and in 2004 was the first new character to be added to Morse code in decades. In 2005, Anthony Greco became the first person ever arrested for sending spam emails. The YouTube.com domain name was registered on February 14th, 2005. In Mexico City, there are dog poop bins that reward people with free Wi-Fi for properly disposing of their dog's poop. The name Yahoo was based on the word Yahoo from the book Gulliver's Travels, which defined a Yahoo as a very ugly person. Phantom vibration syndrome is a term for when you feel your phone vibrating when it's actually not. In 2012, a scientist at NYU created a robotic fish with motions so realistic that other fish in the tank viewed it as their leader. The first mobile text message sent commercially was sent in 1992. The most expensive phone number ever sold was 666-6666, a mobile number auctioned for $2.7 million. Apple first submitted a patent for a phone in 1985. The phone depicted in the patent was a flip phone shaped like an apple. The project that was eventually revealed as Google Plus was given the internal name Emerald C. Roughly 20% of all YouTube videos are related to music. The most difficult programming language to learn is Malbolge, a language created to be nearly impossible to use. Google's first tweet was made in February 2009, and it contained binary code that translated into English for "I'm feeling lucky." In 2012, at least 17 newborn girls were given the name Siri, after the name of Apple's voice assistant. The fastest spreading computer virus ever created was called My Doom. It caused $38 billion worth of damage. The longest word that can be written using only the top row of a QWERTY keyboard is typewriter. About 1 out of every 8 married couples first met online. As recently as 2010, carrier pigeons in South Africa were able to deliver USB drives with video files faster than local broadband internet could transfer them. Time Magazine's Person of the Year for 1982 was the computer. The least used key on a keyboard is scroll lock. When presented with the first prototype for the iPad, Steve Jobs dropped it in an aquarium and pointed out the air bubbles coming from it to show engineers that the empty space inside was proof that it could be made more compact and space efficient. One of the first PhDs in computer science was earned by a nun. The first word ever transmitted across the internet was low, only part of the word login, as the system crashed before it could finish transmitting the full word. The word technology is based on the Greek words for craft and speech. The original name for Microsoft Windows was Interface Manager. All of the data on Earth could be stored in only 4 grams of DNA. The first computer programmer was an English woman named Ada Lovelace. And finally, the computers used in 1969 on the Apollo 11 mission, which landed the first humans on the moon, were less powerful than modern toasters. And that's about it. I do hope you enjoyed it.